Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 Role-Playing, Episode 7 by me, your host, Admiral Tintin. Must apologize for the extreme delay in these shows as I've been very under the weather and trying to get them out to you. So thank you for sticking by me and waiting for that time. So if you wish to, please leave a comment below and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. I have decided this morning that I would keep that radio off. I find myself turning it off almost every morning now, and or one morning or another and forgetting it on. So yeah. Anyway, it's been another lovely day so far. I woke up a little late, but not too bad. I was up around 6 a.m. this morning. I went down to the store and loaded up some lime bags. But I have a funny feeling I'm going to need a fair bit more than that. I don't know for sure. And as you know from the last time that I had the podcast on, which was yesterday, we had this here field seeding in, and we got it all seeded and rolled on in. And I did a little look this morning, and I noticed I was a bit low on my nitrogen and my pH tables. Um, so that wasn't good. Of course, got my little PDA up and stuff like that, and GPS and blah blah blah, and it helps me out a little bit. Tells me what the soil's like, what density it is, if it's rich, if it's sandy, all that good stuff. So, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into the old John Deere Gator and give it a go. And I did load up some of these. Oh, I see the boss is spy camming me again. Typical. We'll let him do that for a little bit. But actually, I'm going to flip over to PodCam. Okay, there we go. So, as you notice, I took these bags, the seed bags that were here. I used what was left, and of course, I filled up the seeder with what was left of it, which was like a bag and a half. It didn't really do much to the seeder, and I had a little bit of well, fertilizer. So we took that and we put that in here. So we've got lots of fertilizer in there now, and we are pretty low on everything else. So the herbicide, of course, it's top, it's full. Liquid fertilizer, I drained a bit of it, so I've got a tank full right here of liquid fertilizer. I did that this morning, so this yellow drum is empty, and I have just this tote left, which is what, 1,000 liters. So it won't hold much. Like, this thing will eat up the rest of that tote probably, and that'll be the end of it. So we're going to go ahead and get to getting this field done because I hate to drag on. And I do tend to get a little carried away talking and running into this thing with my tire, of course. Alright, let's get her locked in. There we go. So we'll go ahead and get this all fertilized in and see how we do. Let's kick her on and give her a drive. Try and get up to about 20k. And as you can see up in the corner of my screen, my PodCam is indicating to you that I have my PDA attached and correctly plugged in and indicating how much fertilizer we're using, the application rate, and so forth. So that's pretty helpful for me because nowadays everything is technological, and without technology we don't seem to accomplish as good of a job as we would if we didn't have it. So it is helpful. Normally after a while, when I'm accustomed to a field and I've done the work on the field enough, I turn it off because I no longer need it to tell me. I'll just hop out and give the soil a bit of a feel and let it run through my fingers, as you would say, and get a good idea as to the density of the soil and how well it's doing, if it seems rich enough or not rich enough. And then there's times where I may have to run a pH tester and so forth into the soil, but we'll take it one step at a time, I guess. My audio on my PodCam seems. I do apologize if my audio is all messed up. As you can tell, my podcam still hasn't had a replacement yet, and I'm still behind a little bit on that, but you know, one thing at a time, one step at a time, one process at a time. We'll just keep on going. I'm going to turn my lights on so I can see if I've hit this field or not. It's really hard to see with the shade of those trees. Alright, that looks like I got that one. And then we'll be over here, and we'll go up this way. So yeah, if we can always, you know, it's not always easy to tell what the pH or density of the soil, or whether it's got good nitrogen. Usually we often run out with a stick now, and it's got a little tester on it, and you can take a soil sample on that tester kit, and it'll give you the reading in digital increments as to the amount of pH that's in the soil or what's not in the soil, etc., which is really nice. You can use it for a lot of variable applications. One of them is one of my favorites is as a hobbyist in that regards, as you know, aquatic life forms. So if you're into aquatic reptiles or fish, it's very useful for that too. So I do enjoy a little bit of aquatic life from time to time and use a pH tester for some of that. Or if you're into potting plants for the house and so forth, that works too. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and back this up. Crank my neck as far over as I can. And I want to get down near the water. Well, not by the waterway. What am I doing? Hang on a second. Hold up, Charlie. We're going to have to unload this for me to get. There we go. Alright, so I'll be right with you. I got to bail this out into a bag. Because there's no chute. Well, there's the spray chute, but anyway, I gotta bail this out and put it into a bag, and then I'll be right back with you. So hang on in there. Alright, so we're back, and I put it into this bag. It's a tote frame. There was one laying in here, the framing. And you just take the bag out and you set up the frame and bolt it all together, and yeah, easy peasy. Sort of. Bailing that out took really no time at all, because I just stuck the frame together. It was pretty much swing open. I'm lazy. And now we're going to go ahead and get some of these lime bags in there. So we'll unhook this, we'll unstrap it, cut that open, get these bags in, we'll throw them on the ground as we go. There we go. I got a strange feeling these aren't going to be enough. What's wrong with that bag? Alright, just a few more to go. We'll get them in there. Here I am, jumping up on equipment all the time. Alright, one left. There we go. Loaded in, we've got 500 liters. It's not going to be enough. I can tell already. I think we're going to have to make a trip to the shop here pretty quick again and grab some more bags. Well, let's get rolling. Spread it out without a doubt and see how far we get. It's got some decent coverage, but I think we're going to run out of lime. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of lime. We are so going to run out of lime. Oh yeah, we're out. That's it. Yeah, we're out. That's as far as we got. Okay. Let's get over to the store and get some lime filled in because we need more lime. And we need to get that field done so that we can at least have a few days of sleep without worrying too much. Hate how they move my road, but then again, there's less trees to dodge. It used to be right here, if you remember correctly. The road used to actually start right in here, and it went down that way. And I used to have to dodge these trees, if you remember correctly. Yeah, so I only know that because well, this construction crew came in and mucked up a bunch of stuff, and they had to repad the road down and change where it came out of, and more density to the soil and all that good stuff. So I don't know. I don't do the construction end of things, and Tough Times Construction or Contracting, sorry. Tough Times Contracting has been taking care of that stuff, so we'll let them go ahead and do their thing. They got the permits for it all. They got the the rural municipality on their side, or county, and everything seems to be good for them. So we'll just let them go ahead and do what they got to do. Oh boy! Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day, and I barely started. It's been a long week, I should say, not day. Oh, the doo-doo. Well, we're gonna get on in here. I just thought I seen something. Oh, it's a deer. I thought I seen a rabbit. Oh, well. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get up in here, and I'll be right with you. I'm gonna run in here, talk to Dave, grab some lime bags, fill that sucker up. All right. So as you can see, we've got a fair bit of lime in the hopper now. Shouldn't run out anytime soon with 1,000 liters of lime. But we'll see, because 500 liters did not go very far, did it? It went one whole strip. So we may have to make a couple of these trips. And if that's the case, I'm going to turn off the podcam and click you back in when we're all done with that. Because I don't want none of that happening. Well, I don't want you to have to be bored of me doing trip after trip after trip. So we'll see. Hopefully 1,000 liters of lime gets us to where we need to be. Because if it doesn't, well, then it's continuous runs back and forth. It is getting warmer out, though. The days have gotten a lot warmer. And that's because I think spring is definitely around the corner here. Pretty soon. Pretty soon the Easter Bunny will be out and about. And I'm yawning like a son of a gun. Well, the Easter Bunny's going to have lots of places to hide stuff, isn't he? Well, they made that a hard road. Alright. I think I got her fixed, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and get some more of this down. See how far we get this time. Yeah, see how fast I'm going through this lime? Oh, wow. I'm going through an awful lot of it awfully quick. Yeah, I just don't think we're going to make it in one pass, that's for sure. So, I'm going to be doing shop runs. Yeehaw. Oh, yeah. I don't have enough to even cover any more than that, so. Trying to get this little piece in here. Oh, that's all she wrote. Okay, I guess I'll turn off this here podcam and kick you back on when it's all when I'm done loading up all this lime. So I'll catch you then. Hey, well, we're back and we're just throwing on the last bit of lime in the field, I hope. I guess we'll find out. Or I'm running back again, one way or the other. Let's hope it's the last little bit, because I'm getting tired of going back and forth and ripping open bags and pouring it into the hopper. That's a for sure. Alright, that's it. Let's hope anyway. Oh, looks like we missed a bit. Alright, let's see if we got it now. A little bit there. We got that bit, did we? Nope. Did we get it? I can't tell if she's shooting out or not. There we go. Oh, getting out. Oh, my neck hurts. Okay. We got her. More or less. Oh, I just turned off the engine. What a silly bean. Alright. Let's go ahead and park this old girl. And, oh, yeah. We'll just leave the lime in the hopper. I don't need to take it out right now. If it starts to rain, I'll have to worry about it. But for now, we're not going to bother grabbing another one of those bagging lattices. So we'll unhook here. There we go. Pull ahead. We're good. And what's the last thing to do? We got the lime. We got the fertilizer. Should be good. Let's go ahead and park under the shade here. Hey. Alright, let's see what we got going on. A little anxious for crop now, I tell you. Well, it looks pretty good. According to our PDA, our nitrogen's good, our pH is good. We're expecting a decent yield. So I guess we're good. We're growing oats. They're seeded in good. Well, I guess we will find out. Huh. Yeah, looks good. All right. So happy days, happy days. That is good. I'm still debating on this hill section here. The boss commented to me and told me I was nuts to leave little mounds like that because that's potential land that I could be using for things like greenhouses and whatever else. He named off about 30 different things and said I should scrape this hill down and level this out a bit so that it can be used for other projects or silos or whatever. I don't agree. Do you agree? What do you think? Should I scrape it down and use it for silos or greenhouses or sheds or things like that? I mean, would you scrape it down or would you leave it the way that it is? Just curious. I mean, I feel like I would leave it the way that it is and maybe add some rocks to it and give it some more flair, a little bit more nicety. So that way you got a pleasant view when you drive down the road. It's pretty. It's not flat. Big greenhouses. I don't know. Maybe greenhouses would be nice there. Maybe a big silo would be nice there, or silos, or a shed, or I don't know. I still like the land up here, though. I mean, it is missing the rocks, but um, yeah. Well, field's in. She's fertilized. She's limed. We got some nasty hills in here. This lumpy bugger I'd probably knock out, but yeah, again, I don't know. I mean, what am I gonna do with these hills? Really, they're just I can't I can't cut the grass. Can't exactly do much with it. Maybe stick something up there like a big wind turbine or something. I don't know. That might be a good spot for a wind turbine right here. Yeah, right through the valley of the trees. Yeah, maybe. But we'll see. Whatever you guys think should do or could add to the land would be interesting input. I mean, I may or may not do it. I don't know. But hey, ideas happen. And by happen, I mean I get a suggestion, I think about it, I mull it over, I see if I can afford it. It may happen. Well, unfortunately, the podcam has had it. We're going to go ahead and charge this thing up and see if I can't fix a few things while I'm at it. But hey, if you enjoyed yourself, please give it a like, share, follow, and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Also, if you want to, please leave a comment below, and we'll see you on the next show.